Today I want to show you a little bit about how these IDX add-ons are set up. One of the questions we have is, when I buy IDX add-ons, how do I get them set up? Let me just show you what a typical install looks like. Basically, if you have these 9 IDX add-ons, these are them right here, and we have some that are still kind of in the rough stage. We're still building these out. But basically what we'll do is we'll just activate them on our server, and then you'll be able to click through these and do most of the setup. There are a few that we'll do some setup work on, but let me just show you an example. Basically what we do is we install all the plugins. You can see these plugins installed on this website, and then I'll just show you a few of these as they get installed. I want to show you real quickly the similar listings uses this tool, so you can adjust more or less than price, the more or less bedrooms, more or less bathrooms, square footage, the number of listings, how they're sorted, whether zip codes and property types are taken into it. So this one's pretty easy to set up. Some of them are a little bit more difficult, I would say, or there's more to it, but let me just show you. So when the similar listings are set up, this is an example of a property. This is asking us for a login, and so we're not going to put in our login information here. But similar listings appear on a page like this. There's some information about it. We've actually styled these to match this website, because they typically are just big, a little bit clunky and a little bit big, and we've put nearby listings also here for this client. And this is we'll normally set this up as part of your setup. We include that because it's a little bit tricky, and most people are going to have a little bit of trouble setting that up. Let me take a look here. This is the Facebook login. So here's an example of it. We activated it on one page. So then the client can look at that and say, yeah, that's what we want. And if they want, we can go ahead and activate it on all the other pages for them, or they can put it on the ones that they want, or whatever. But we just make a working example of a new, you can see up here, this is called social test. Maybe you can't, but we put it here, social test, on that website, just to show that it works, and so people can test it and see how they like it. Another one that a lot of people ask about, let me just put no thanks here, is the data graphs. So here's an example. We just put this on this page for this client. You can see it's got the blue fonts and things like that. So it works. We show you how it's set up. Again, the instructions over here, if we go to the market data graphs page, we get some instructions about how to set this up and set up the color schemes and things like that. But just to show this to the client how it works, we've just made one, and then it'll need to be set up on all their pages. We have other videos showing how to set that up also, but we set up a demo there so you can see it. Another one is the gravity forms to IDX Broker. So you can see that they have an option here to enable the lead imports. That's been activated, so anything that gets sent from gravity forms now will go into their IDX Broker setup. So that one's pretty easy. And here's the mobile leads tool. Let me just adjust this over here so that you can see the login and what it, on this works on your iPhone or your smartphone, and you can track your leads and get text alerts and stuff when they sign up. So that's kind of how we set up IDX add-ons. We put all the tools in there, and most of them will still need a little bit of work on your part to get them integrated into your site. But now your IDX and your WordPress have the capacity to do these new functions for you.